For Lee Goldammer, a baseball has never been far away. Goldammer began playing competitively in his hometown of Canova, South Dakota at an early age. By the time he graduated from high school in 1959, he was one of the top pitchers in the state. Professional clubs showed interest, but Goldammer's commitment to family forced his budding baseball career down a different path.
Dad needed help on the farm. He asked, who. So, it wasn't much of a decision. I stayed home and farmed.
He began suiting up for the town team at age 18, beginning one of the most storied careers in South Dakota amateur baseball history. In 35 seasons, the man affectionately known as Goldy would play on 6 state championship teams, win over 300 games, and strike out more than 4,200 batters. He retired in 1986, only to return to the mound 3 years later, and now at the age of 71, he's still throwing.
I have had both hips replaced and back surgery and knee scoped, and yet the arm is just like, it just don't hurt. I can just do it forever, so it's a gift I've been given.
Ironically, Goldammer is now using that gift to help hitters. He's been throwing batting practice for the Augustana College baseball team since 2006.
Dan Richards was a coach at that time, and so I called him up if there was some way I could help, just do something, and then I told him batting practice, because I used to throw batting practice for the Canaries years ago. And so I came out and started throwing, and I guess that's the way it started.
Goldy's participation has increased over the years. He's now tossing several times a week, and that arm, Vikings coach Tim Huber says, it's just as lively as ever.
I've never seen anything like it. A guy his age says he's never had an arm problem in his life, and he just shows up, and he'll throw for as long as you need him to. It really is amazing.
I throw pretty good out here. I don't lob it in there. I'm throwing it in there, not full speed, but and they know it's going to be a strikes too, but they're ready. I said, you be ready to swing. It's going to be a strike.
Goldammer knows he won't be able to say that forever, which is why he's enjoying every minute of the experience.
I don't think I should be throwing yet at this age, but as long as I'm able, I'm going to keep on going.
Nice.
Ooh, nice pitch. Good pitch, Derek.
When the relationship began, no one could have predicted just how deep Goldy's impact on the program would be.
I wanted to give back some to baseball. What level, I didn't know. And then, then I started here, and the dugouts were bad, and they talked about redoing dugouts and stuff. And then I mentioned something, that maybe I could help Augie in some way.
Goldammer wrestled with that decision for several years before coming up with a unique way to pay it forward.
I didn't really have cash to give them, but I had some land that it was family farm, really. And the only way I could do it is, with land, and that's what I did.
Augustana sold the land and will use the money to help fund a major renovation project at Rockin' Field. A turf infield, the first of its kind in South Dakota and the NSIC, is set to be installed this summer. New dugouts, a backstop, grandstand, and press box will also be completed by the fall of 2012. Goldy's gift won't cover it all, but it certainly ensured a long-lasting legacy.
My family's been a big part of baseball. They've been my #1 fan all my life. So I really done it in their honor and memory of my parents and the whole family. Because they're the ones that, it's part of them too, so. And I'm glad I did it. I know my parents would be proud, and I know my family's proud.
We couldn't have done it without him stepping up to the plate and being that first guy to get us kick-started.
One of these days, the good Lord up there is going to say, hey, you're going to pitch batting practice next week, we need you up here. And, I thought, God, I want to see something when I'm here, so that's why I really did it, I want to see it when I'm alive. After that, everybody else can benefit.